Hi, this is Javin, a production chemical engineer by profession, going to continue our today's topic, Azeotropic operations. Now, why can't azeotrope mixture separated by simple distillations? An azeotrope or azeotropic mixture is a mixture containing two and more liquid whose proportion cannot be changed or altered via the process the simple distillation. The reason why azeotrope cannot be separated by simple distillation because when azeotrope are boiled, the vapor have the same proportion of the constituent as the unboiled mixtures. Now, how can we separate azeotrope mixture by distillations? We can separate azeotropic mixture by distillation by following method. Water and ethanol tend to form azeotropic mixture which can be separated by method of azeotropic distillation for achieving several material separation agents like benzene, pentane, hexane, cyclohexane, acetone and diethyl ether generally used. However, benzene was the most common used historically for the same purpose. However, benzene has carcinogenic nature. It is known that there was decline in its use as azeotrope distillation of the mixture of ethanol and water in modern practice. Azeotrope of ethanol and water is generally broken by using toluene. Other example options suitable for dehydration of mixture ethanol and water are isooctane, cyclohexane and heptane. Right. How to break an azeotrope? For the azeotrope that boil low the volatile component, not entirely purified by process of distillation. For obtain pure material, one should break azeotrope. This process involves separation method which does not depend the distillation. More common approach include uses molecular sieve by treating 96% ethanol with molecular sieve. It yields anhydrous alcohol. The sieve exhibit absorbing the water from the given mixture. Also given can be regenerated subsequently through dehydration with the help of vacuum oven. Now, what are advantage of azeotropic distillations? The heterogeneous azeotropic distillation between widely used perpendicular production with the advantage easy separation of the entrainer and target product simple operation, low energy consumption, low cost and strong versatility. Now, move further. What are disadvantages of distillations? The repeated vaporization and condensation of the mixture allow virtually complete separation. Most homogeneous fluid mixture, the vaporization require input of energy. This is principal disadvantage the distillation higher energy uses. Now, how azeotrope can eliminate it? Azeotrope composition can be eliminated by changing pressure, changing temperature. Why ethanol and water and azeotrope? In example, water, ethanol, azeotrope. The water is able to increase its amount hydrogen bonding between ethanol molecule by increasing the density hydrogen bond donor and accept per unit of volume. What are characteristics of an azeotropic mixture? Azeotrope in chemically mixture of liquid that has constant boiling point because vapor has same composition as liquid mixture. The boiling point, the azeotropic mixture may be higher or lower than that of any components. What is meant by azeotropic distillations? Method: the separating mixture based on differences in their volatility in boiling liquid mixture. This has affect changing the volatility of one of liquid in azeotrope to greater extent than the other allowed at separation to occurs. Why does azeotropic mixture without change in composition? The vapor boiling azeotrope solution have the same mole fraction of the two components as in mixture before boiling and boil current constant temperature. Due to this reason, the composition does not need to change on distillation of the azeotropic mixture. What remain low in azeotropic distillations? The azeotropic distillation, same vapor pressure of the mixture has nearby volatility expansion. Since V at entrainer, the relative volatility increases formation of the low boiling azeotrope. Now, move further. How do you get rid of azeotrope? Addition of material separation agent such as benzene, ethanol, water mixture changes the molecular interaction and eliminate the azeotrope. Why ethanol and water and azeotrope? In example, water ethanol azeotrope, the water is able to increase its amount hydrogen bonding between ethanol molecule by increasing the density hydrogen bond donor and accept per unit volume. How does an azeotrope work? An azeotrope or constant boiling mixture of two or more liquid whose proportion cannot be altered or changes the simple distillation. This happens because when an azeotrope is boiled, the vapor has the same proportion constituted as unboiled mixture. Is azeotrope a compound? A azeotrope is a mixture of compound with same composition in the vapor as in liquid. In other words, azeotrope is a liquid mixture that has constant boiling point and whose vapor has same composition as liquid. What is meaning the azeotropic mixture? An azeotrope is a liquid mixture that has constant boiling point and whose vapor has same composition as the liquid. How do you break ethanol water azeotrope? The ethanol water azeotrope can be broken by adding small quantity the benzene or cyclohexane benzene, ethanol and water from a ternary azeotrope with boiling point 64.9 degrees centigrade. What does ethanol form an azeotrope with? On mixing this two liquid does not form azeotrope with water, whereas ethanol form azeotrope with it. Does isopropyl alcohol form an azeotrope with water? Isopropyl alcohol is generally used as cleaning agent and solvent in chemical industries because of its cleaning property. It is also known as rubbing alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol is soluble in water and it forms acetone with water at temperature 80.4 degrees centigrade. What is azeotropic point and its role in distillation process? An azeotrope is a mixture that exhibits same concentration in the vapor phase and liquid phase. This is contrast to ideal solution with one component typically more volatile than the other. However, use distillation to separate the material, which will form the maximum boiling azeotrope. Water and nitric acid form a maximum boiling azeotrope. Okay. Now, why does azeotrope mixture distill without any change in position? The vapor of boiling azeotrope solution have the same mole fraction of the two components as in mixture before boiling and boil at constant temperature. Due to this reason, the composition does not change on distillation of the azeotropic mixtures. Which distillation is used to separate azeotrope and close boiling mixture? Extractive distillation is used to separate azeotrope and close boiling mixtures. How aniline and chloroform can be separated? Aniline and chloroform can be separated through distillation process. Aniline is a toxic organic compound with formula C6H5NH2. Chloroform is organic compound with formula CHCl3. All other options can be separated through distillation process. What are type of azeotrope? Positive azeotrope or minimum boiling azeotrope, negative azeotrope or maximum boiling azeotrope, heterogeneous azeotrope, homogeneous azeotrope, binary azeotrope, and ternary azeotrope. Why azeotrope not considered as a compound? Azeotrope is a liquid mixture which has constant boiling point and whose vapor has same composition as of the liquid. If liquid has the same composition both its liquid as well as vapor phase, it cannot be separated by process of fractional distillations. Does acetone and water form an azeotrope? Acetone and water mixture form azeotrope. An inflection point depicted on operating temperature and pressure. Hence, this mixture cannot be separated by using simple distillation. What are type of azeotrope form? The negative deviation. From negative deviation, maximum boiling azeotrope are formed. Example, phenol and aniline. What happened at azeotrope point? Azeotrope chemistry, a mixture of liquid, has constant boiling point because vapor has same composition as liquid mixture. The boiling point azeotropic mixture may be higher or lower than that of any components. What form azeotrope mixture? Azeotrope mixture are formed only non-ideal solution and they may have boiling solution and may have boiling point either greater than both the component, less than both the component. Can azeotrope separate by distillation? An azeotrope mixture cannot be separated in the component by fractional distillations. Okay. What is meant by azeotropic distillations? A method, the separating mixture based on differences of their volatility in a boiling liquid mixture has effect changing the volatility of one of liquid azeotrope to a greater extent than the other allowed separation to occur. Why extractive distillation is the alternative for the azeotropic distillations? Extractive distillation is usually more desirable than azeotropic distillation since no large quantity of solvent have to be vaporized. In addition, greater choice added component is possible since the process is not dependent upon the accident azeotropic formations. Is azeotrope a compound? An azeotrope is a mixture of compound with the same composition in vapor as in the liquid. In the other word, azeotrope is a liquid mixture, has a constant boiling point and whose vapor has the same composition as the liquid. What remain low in azeotropic distillations? In azeotropic distillation, remain low same vapor pressure of the mixture has nearby volatility since when we add entrainer, the relative volatility increases by formation of low boiling azeotrope. What is azeotropic point and its role in distillation process? An azeotrope is a mixture that exhibits the same concentration in the vapor phase and liquid phase. This is contrast to ideal solution with one component typically more volatile than the other. This is, however, we use distillation to separate the materials. Why azeotropic mixture cannot separate by fractional distillation? Explain. Azeotrope have the same composition in both the liquid and vapor phase. Fractional distillation depend on differences boiling point, which is not seen azeotrope, so it can't be used for separations. Can you separate azeotropic mixture by isobaric fraction distillation? An azeotrope is a constant boiling mixture in which the composition of vapor is the same as that of liquid. Thus the two components cannot be separated by fractional distillations. By azeotrope, not considered as a compound. An azeotrope is a liquid mixture which has constant boiling point and whose vapor has the same composition as that liquid. Liquid has same composition in both liquid as well as vapor phase. It cannot be separated by process of fractional distillations. Which method is not used for separation azeotropic mixture? Fractional distillation does not separate azeotropic mixture into its component since azeotrope boil the vapor has the same proportion and constitute as unboiled mixture. Do azeotrope have same composition in vapor and liquid phase? The mixture having same composition in liquid and vapor phase are known as azeotrope. Azeotrope have boiled same temperature, hence water, nitric acid and water ethanol are example of azeotrope. How do you break ethanol water azeotrope? The ethanol water azeotrope can be broken by addition amount quantity of benzene or cyclohexane benzene, ethanol and water form a ternary azeotrope with boiling point 64.9 degrees centigrade. Is azeotrope a compound? Azeotrope is a mixture compound with same composition in vapor as in liquid. Other word, azeotrope is a liquid mixture that has constant boiling point and whose vapor has same composition as liquid. Which of the following example cannot form azeotropic mixture? HCl plus H2O form an azeotrope with boiling point 383 degree Kelvin. Benzene plus toluene is ideal solution and hence does not form azeotrope. What type of azeotrope is formed mixing ethanol and water? A mixture of acetone and ethanol have positive deviation. This is because addition acetone hydrogen bond between ethanol molecule reduces number. Also ethanol and acetone form a low boiling azeotrope when mixed together. What are azeotropic and non-azeotropic mixture? Azeotropic mixture or non-azeotropic mixture is a mixture with liquid compound or component have different boiling point. For nitrogen, methane, ethane, propane, isobutane constitute azeotropic mixture. Can aniline be purified by steam distillation? Aniline purified using process of steam distillation because aniline is steam volatile and insoluble in water. Why porcelain pieces are used in distillation? Make boiling smoother. Porcelain chip added before distillation in order. Assure non-violent boiling. This chip help to heat up the solution faster. Adhere the vapor that can rise quicker. This make distillation process much quicker as compared to not adding the present distillations. Okay guys, this is up to straight 47 question of azeotrope. Next Sunday we see another chapter of the chemical industries. Still then, goodbye and wish you a very happy weekend.